Now, I'm putting together a giveaway for Instagram because we reached 15,000 followers, and I'm coloring some cards. We're gonna give away some books, so I want to show you what I'm gonna give away, and I'm gonna color two cards. So I might do it live and to share it with you. If you enjoyed this live, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and to follow us on Instagram too. Maybe you can be one of the winners. We're gonna have three winners. So let me show you. Wait a little bit. I'm drinking warm tea now. It's a let me get warm. So these are the three books that we're gonna give away. So it's gonna have three winners. We're gonna have three winners. I was gonna do this, but I'm like, why don't I just color a new one? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna color one of each. So I'm gonna show you because this is not gonna be it. This is gonna be so let's color a little bit and then I'll show you exactly because it's gonna be this three books. So we have our Shabbat Shalom the Pistols book, and this is a book that I color every Friday. And wait, I'm sharing. I share. Let me move the camera up better a little bit. And I share every Friday a new page. This Friday I still have to color one. So you have to paint, to color one or paint them. I paint them because I use watercolor. I paint one every Friday, and you have one for every Friday of the whole year. That's the idea, to encourage you to paint one every Friday for the whole year. And so this is one of the books, and I have this one for the people that follow us for our Shabbat Shalom. The idea is for you to just comment Shabbat Shalom in the comments. That way I put you into the bucket of Shabbat Shalom. This one is for the ones that would like this book just for today. So then you can just comment just for today. This is a beautiful book with 72 cards. Just for today, I will love. And then here you get the gratitude. I'm actually even thinking maybe just doing the book and doing $50 on our website instead of the card. It could be. I think that might be even more interesting. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will do my best. Just for today, I will be honest with myself and others. So we have a 60 or 62, because it depends that month, how many days there were. I create 2 per month in our coloring, in our gratitude club. So all of these, they're so pretty. And then they all have like the card and this. If you love them and you want to make them into your own card deck, you can go to our website. So I am gonna give, so the giveaway is gonna consist of one of the books. So we're gonna have 3 winners. Depends what you comment. So if you comment Shabbat Shalom, then you'll have the Shabbat Shalom one. If you comment just for today, then you'll have the just for today one. And then we have this one that is I Love Me. It's the same idea, more or less the same of this, 60 or 62. And it's self-love affirmations for kids. So one thing I loved about today, we encourage people, like you can be an adult and color this book too. It's just the characters are kids, but then that's the only thing. And then here's to encourage you to see the beauty of your day. What are you grateful for today? And this means I'm responsible, I'm an important part in this world, I care for people around me, I am powerful, I always do my best, I am talented, I am a problem solver, and like that the book goes. The characters are boy or girl, like this. You see how pretty? So there's no like adults, it's just This one's so cute. I love this pose. I get so proud of myself when I do poses that like I have it in my mind and then uh, you know, like I translate it how I see it. Okay, so this book too. This is gonna be on Instagram. The link is in our channel. If you can subscribe to our channel too, I'm hoping to get to 1,000 followers here too. And when we get to 1,000, we'll do also a giveaway of our books. So these are the 3 books that are gonna be, and I think I'm gonna do the book and I'm gonna do the coupon maybe. But the idea initially, my initial idea was to gift. Sorry guys. My initial idea was to gift one of these. So this is what you get when you go to my website, thepistils.com. It's in the link in bio and the link there. And this is what you get, so you can print them. I have a beautiful paper that I so suggest, which is this one, which is hard. It's really hard cardstock. You end up building your own card deck. This is beautiful for kids. This is beautiful for adults. And you know what I love about these books? These books help your kids and us process our emotions. They help, like these are all the ones my daughters have colored, and they color them. Well, I have them a table with all the materials, so they choose between color pencils. This is some pens, watercolors, and then one day my daughter woke up and she had had a nightmare, and I don't know where they have them in her little folder, and she took a card that said I embrace my feelings, or I understand my feelings. Wait, let me show you which one is it. Let me show you. I have impression it's one of these. And I remember that the girl's sad. And when I first created it, she asked me, she's like, Mommy, why do you make her sad? I turned sadness into smiles. This is a good one. When you're sad, you know, when you're not feeling cold, can still be cozy for this cold, not that it comes a colder weather. Here is pretty cold. So these are the type of cards that we have in our, I love it. I love the giveaway because I think it's a great way for you to try our books, and if you love it, to, you know, get more. I live my heart's desire. I am more than a number. Like this. I think there was one. Just for today, I release worry. Just for today, I'm grateful. For today, I walk with devotion. Just for today, I choose kindness. I'm creative. I love it. I'm grateful for opportunities to be creative. This is a great opportunity to be creative, these books. And I always like to say that my books are more than just a coloring book. This is a gratitude journal, so it focuses on gratitude. I'm grateful for thoughtfulness. It helps us connect with our emotions, with our feelings. It's a great way to kind of process our feelings. I'm grateful for warm hugs. I'm grateful for random acts of kindness. And you know what is very, very fun? I've been coloring these and sending them to people around, and then this is the perfect size for a postcard. So I think that's awesome. And I wanted to share it. So, okay, let's keep on going. I'm thinking maybe we just do it all. I haven't done a giveaway in such a long time. I would love to know if people still like I think people do like giveaways. Do you could like giveaways? Like, I think it's gonna be on Instagram now. Hopefully we could do 1,000 followers here, and we can do a giveaway. I think I'll do a giveaway every time we go up like 1,000, I guess. This one didn't print so well, so I think this one's gonna be mine. I keep some for me. I have this one too. I am acknowledging my unlimited potential. I love to have some messages. Sometimes, you know, we all need these messages. You know what else I love to do with these messages? I love to tap. So I love tapping. And I'm gonna cut these because these one I wanna actually ask. I colored the hala and I sent it to someone. I wanna ask them if they got it. Someone that just joined our gratitude club. The gratitude club is where you get to download daily. Good evening from Romania. Like two for Lily. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. This is for a giveaway, Dan. We can also ship to Romania. I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do that one for the giveaway. Let's choose the three. Let's choose the three. So that's gonna be for kids. This is gonna be for the Shabbat Shalom. And let me choose one for here. Hey, oh, okay, I have one here. Even easier. I have here some Halloween themed. Everything works out for me. I love it. I attract wealth and prosperity. Thank you, Dan. I'm gonna do this one for, I think it's perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's keep on going. I'm gonna highly suggest this paper. This is the regular cardstock that we used to buy. And I printed it a while ago. And I don't know if you guys can see this. This is from the paper. I don't know why. This was the one I was gonna color. But then we're gonna just send these. Send these and a coupon for our website. Now let me keep on going. I have been coloring very light, like using very light colors. Not very light colors, but less paint. So these are matte, and I'm gonna be using them for the textures on top because I'm really enjoying. Okay. I'm really enjoying coloring them like by layers. Let me see. I'm using my shell. I think I need a bigger shell. And we just got new watercolors for our coloring gatherings. I'll show you in a little bit. Let's do these and then I'll show you, because these I need to get done. I also need to color our witch book because it ended this month today. Well, I mean, today is the last day. And I'm a little behind again with the coloring. It's so detailed that I think that's what it is. I'm just a little behind because it's pretty detailed. But it's okay. Maybe I'll jump live again after in a little bit to color the rest of that. And so I'm starting to use the layering technique. So I'm putting more than, I'll show you, more than one layers of colors. So like this, right? So I'm not using them this saturated. This I'm gonna put around. I haven't been live all week because we got a cold. Like the whole family got a little cold. Leo had a cold last week. I don't know if you guys remember, I shared. Then Esther got it. Then hi, Kimberly. So I'm doing this. I'm gonna do a giveaway on Instagram because we reached 15,000 followers. So we're yay. So I'm gonna be giving away this card that I'm coloring. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna color these two. That's why I'm doing the live. And books. So it's gonna be 3 winners. This book for kids. So people are gonna comment which one do you want. If you want I Love Me, Just for Today, or Shabbat Shalom. That's the idea in Instagram. So that I am coloring. So I did get the cold of Lay's cold. I got the cold. So that's what I was saying. I got the cold this week. So I haven't been able to do live or anything because I was like, you know, like sneezing and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm not going to just, who wants to hear someone that's sneezing? Oh, I forgot a line right here. To end. It's okay. We're all human. I think that's how you know it's not AI generated. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling better. You know what it is? My tonsils are very sensitive. Not way more sensitive because I'm not comparing it with anybody, but are very sensitive. So, too much. So, yeah. So they're like super swollen. That's why I was gonna do. So we did the packages of the blessing cards. Oh, I'll show you guys the blessing cards. So this is all on Instagram. I'm gonna try to do a couple more stuff here because I saw there's posts. I didn't know. I'm just learning of YouTube. I used to just watch more. You know why I started YouTube stuff? Because other than like the changes Facebook, Meta, and Instagram did about that they're not gonna be saving the lives and stuff, I was listening to someone and someone says choose a platform that you use the most. Use the platform that you feel you can connect the most with artists. And I'm like, I'm trying to think, and I'm like, oh yeah, Instagram. But then guess what I had on, like in my TV, and I was watching something on YouTube. I'm like, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Just maybe let's try YouTube. I feel like many times as artists, we need longer videos to really be able to share, and for you to be able like to really know my tone, and you know, I can tell you what I'm thinking, how I put down my colors, and then it's easier to share how I do stuff. And like when people ask me questions on Instagram, like, oh, tutorial of how to color stuff, I try to do it, but then it has to be less than a certain amount and less than this. Pictures do better. So like you're trying also to play with all of that, right? But here it's easy. If you ask me anything, it's easier for me to just hop on and just say, okay, hey, look, this is how I do this. Someone asked me for a tutorial on Facebook on how to do the puppet. I know, I love the shell. Kimberly, I recommend it so much. You know why? The shell doesn't absorb the colors. So that's why I love it. Then you can wash it and it just comes off. It's so funny because Leah saw me using the shell. My daughters, I love them. Like whatever I'm using, they want, right? So when I'm using that other color palette, this one, then they want it. They just want to use that one. And So then I moved to this one again. Now they just want to use this one. And then Leah saw me using the shell. And she's like, Mom, can I use the shell? Like, I need it. And I'm like, it's so cute. I'm like, yeah, you can use my shell. So she was using this shell. So there's a smaller shell. Like initially I gave her this shell. That's almost the same, but it's a tiny bit smaller. And then she's like, I don't want my shell. I want your shell. Yeah, she's so cute. And she's like, I want your shell. I don't want my shell. And I'm like, okay, then here you go, use my shell. And then I'm trying to use my shell, and it just was a little bit, it's smaller. So next time that I go to the beach, I'm gonna look for a big shell. I was even thinking we're gonna do coloring gathering here in our community center with some friends, and I'm thinking on going to gather some shells so people can do that, and like everybody can take their shell. You know what's fun too? That let's say, right, if you like some sort of watercolors, you can just grab a little bit more and put it in the shell. Like you can grab like harder, a little bit color, and just put it in your shell, and you can have like your palette. That's fun. Let me drink. My neighbor was sharing me. So this is, and I know it's not gonna sound so delicious, look, but it's super delicious. It's red onion water with lemon and honey. So first, I'm sure most people would say, oh my gosh, onion water, ew. But it has amazing benefits, guys. Even if it's not, it's pink because it's red onion, but you can do normal like white onion too, and you won't taste the onion. So, but it's great, especially now for winter. And I was chatting with my neighbor, and I was telling her that I'm drinking my onion water and this and that, and then she said that when they lived in Anchorage, they used to live in Alaska, that her mom used to make a onion water, onion water every morning, like to give them when they were little, because she lived 6 years in Anchorage. And she said that she used to give them onion water, like tea, onion water tea, like warm onion water, because it helps your immune system, which is true. Like, check it out, then you'll see. Check out onion water, benefits of onion water. And maybe it's great just to drink at least during winter. And then you're gonna love it because it tastes really good. You won't taste the onion. You just taste the lemon and the honey. So, but it's a good something just to keep on doing, I think. Okay. I think I'm gonna use this small brush to, sorry guys, I'm just gonna move you a little bit. I'm putting you here. I'm gonna make her hair first. No, I'm gonna make her clothes first. And I think I'm gonna make her clothes maybe yellow with purple. And I'm starting to use this one. I'm not using that much these palettes because I'm also coloring with a lot more water. I don't know if you're even gonna see the yellow because I know the lights I have are very yellow. But it just really helps me with my headaches. So there's a moment that we put 2 lamps, white lamps, and it seemed better, but I don't know. I just don't. I can't deal with too much light. Too much light is a little bit overwhelming for me. So, ooh, I don't like when so I'm gonna put a tiny bit of this here. So I'm using a little bit less pigment, but you'll see because I go a couple times over. That's why so I'm selling at the end of the month. I'm gonna put this like this here, and then just put this here. Sorry, instead I'm moving it all over. I know they say it's ideally not to move the art so people's eye can focus, but I kind of did needed to move it. Like, but I kind of needed. Okay, so, okay, I'm just making sure it just has a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna make the bow yellow too. Let me see. And when it dries, I'm gonna make that. Sorry, I'm moving a little bit of water. You know what would be cute? For the glasses to be yellow too, right? So you guys say glasses yellow? Thank you. I'm using my old palette again. You know, we reached out to them and then they said no, but that's not the reason why. But I want to show you guys what it got too. Oh my gosh, guys. So I got the Chroma blends. These are pearl. So they're like this, but pearl. I got these, the exact same ones. These are for the coloring gathering that I told you with some friends that we're gonna do here. It's $10. But then the idea is that I bring all these materials for you to try. That's why, like, it's $10 and then you get a greeting card to color and stuff. So I thought that's fun. And guess what I got that I'm super excited to try, but I need to get this done before I try. So I put myself that type of look. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Watercolor pencil from Winsor Newton, which is the same brand of these, which I have to say over time I get really excited with other watercolors, but then I go back to this, and then I get excited, and then I go back to these. And these, the Inktense, which Sam gifted me the basic colors and I love them, so I got these, and I think that's what I'm gonna use tomorrow, definitely, to color. I think I'm gonna use these with the witch one, the coloring book of the witch that I need to finish. If you'd like to color and you want to color with us every day, this is our book of next month. I'm grateful for my body. To give gratitude, let's give gratitude to our body. Our legs. Oh, I have this page. My belly, my eyes, my nose. I love it. And I love using the gratitude part, like to write like a grateful note to each part of your body. I was talking with Mark yesterday about how yoga, I saw this guy talking about yoga and how he was saying how yoga is so much more than like just stretch, how some people think. I think I'm gonna do the glasses yellow. And he was talking that because yoga, when you do certain, let's say half moon pose, he says you stretch the organs in one side, you compress the organs on the other side. Blood flow like crazy. Like yoga is amazing with blood flow and so many things. And then I was telling Mark, it's great to really keep yourself healthy, to then not have to do it because something's aching. You know what I mean? We were talking about how many people sometimes don't even lift their arms every day, right? As we grow older. I mean, so this is what I've been doing, right? So I do it and then I go like this with another color. A little bit here. So I'd like to take it from the shell because then I don't take too much color. like this, right? And then pink. I don't know, that was still purple. Oh, I don't have pink here. Okay. So I'm actually, this is called layering. So I'm layering. And I'm starting to do this a lot. I really like the effect. I don't know how, if you've ever seen those reels many times, or like videos that show like the watercolors. I think they use it a lot, layering with flowers and stuff. But I like this idea. I'm really loving it. I don't know how long this is gonna last, my love for layering. Okay, now for example here, I would put a little pink on top. And you can mold someone's nose like that. I'm not sure about what color we're gonna use for. It's still wet, so let's wait for that and let's do the branches. Oh, here I need to. I can put you guys a little bit closer too. I know sometimes it's. And I'm gonna put more orange. And I'm also gonna put a. It's more or less like she's another root, right? I'm calm. What do the trees give us? Calmness. Stability, right? I feel the root of a tree has a lot to do with stability, calmness, being rooted, present, nurtured. Sometimes it's funny because sometimes I do these drawings and like it just comes to me, right, with the affirmation. But then it's like fun to find so much meaning behind, because many people ask me, oh, well, do you, how do you say, do you like plan it so much? But I really don't plan it so much. But then let's say now that I'm coloring it, I'm like, wow, there is a lot more meaning. Like there is a reason why I decided to make her lane like that, right? Surrounded by tree trunks. But I didn't think about that moment that I was doing it. I think that's what being an artist is. Like you do it and it's like giving permission to like a different part of your brain or the unconscious to just go ahead and express itself. That's why it's so important to stay creative. Kimberly, I was gonna share with you this tapping channel. Do you like tapping? There's this tapping channel right here that's EFT. That's the person that I like to do the EFT from. His name's Dawson Church. There's different EFT stuff. He does one that's clinical. You do it in therapy. So she does it. It's fun. You should check it out. Maybe we can even join her lives together. It's really fun. She does lives, I think. Once I have to check because I joined. I saw her. I did I see her live yesterday or did I just see? I can't remember if it was her live or if it was the rewatch. No, it was her live yesterday. Was it? No, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. The fact is that she does the tapping, so and you can tell her, for example, what you want to tap about, like what's worrying you at that moment. And I was thinking about you, and I'm like, maybe Kimberly likes to tap. Maybe it will be fun to join that live together. And so she is certified too in tapping with him Dawson Church. I think I'm gonna make her. Yeah. I also put to hear notifications when she's live here on YouTube. I think they make YouTube really fun. Also as a place to hang out. I saw YouTube added posts too, which I think it's fun. It's just a new platform to grow on, but it's fun. I think it's fun because I feel there's more connection. I would still love a platform that we can all like talk. You know, maybe if you don't want to put your camera, you don't have to put your camera, but it would be fun that we can just talk and color together. I feel we need a platform, and I really hope TikTok doesn't do it, but Instagram or here YouTube for everybody, like to join 6, 7 people and just to be able to color together. I think that would be super fun. Okay, and this way. I love how this card's coming. This is the reason also why we ended up putting the gratitude bundle. We're gonna end up making it so this month was $25, which is great. But I think we're gonna make it $35 next month just because, and I feel it's so very cheap for what you get, because it takes me over an hour. Like, we've been here 38 minutes. I started before the live stream a little bit. I already had a tiny bit colored, and I still haven't finished it. And in our gratitude bundle, which I'm gonna choose today, I couldn't choose yesterday because yesterday I was like sneezing, and so I'm gonna choose it today. But you get 3 of these cards originally colored, so, and it takes me a good hour to color each one, so I'll show you. These are the ones that I'm gonna give. I have ready. We sold all the packages. They're also sealed, so you can put water and nothing's gonna happen to them. So look how pretty. Look at the details of the shadows, the eyes, the mouth here. Like, I really like it. Thank you. This one too. I love them. The lips. I love this one. I love when I do this. Like, it looks like she has different lights around her. It's really pretty. And the eyes, I'm like really doing good details, and in each one they're thick, they're nice and thick, so you can make your own a blessing card deck. And so 3 of them, actually we're gonna make them $30 plus shipping, because if you're in the US, shipping might be way cheaper than $5. Well, I don't think way cheaper, but maybe $4. We are sending them with tracking number and whatever you think. Cause look how beautiful. Like, look at the change of the, like, I love it. And I'm spending good time on each one, but I'm loving it. And this one. So 3 of these for, look, and you can start building your gratitude, your blessing card deck. All colored by me. Like in the back, I try to be as neat as I can, but as you can see, I'm doing watercolors. So, and they're all originally colored. Like I print them in really, really awesome cardstock. And, but then it's so worth it. And it is, yeah. I love it. I'm so happy and I'm having so much fun coloring them. But then I was telling Mark, and I'm like, although I love the price, because I'm all about like trying to be affordable. But I'm like, but it just really takes me like 3 hours to make each one of them. So maybe we at least put them at least for $10 each. And that's why I think we're gonna put them for $30 plus shipping. Which I think is very good. And so every month, let's say you could get one and then start collecting them all. I'm thinking, should I leave her hair white or no? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think that I doesn't bother me at all. I love leaving the hair white, but usually I leave hair white for women. So, but since she's a child, I don't know if to leave the hair white, or I was thinking on doing it like black, like not black, but like dark purple, blue. But I'm like, well, it's the same as maybe we can do it pink purple. I think that's a great idea. Maybe that. Let's see. Purple, but pink. That's the thing. It's the same color of the hand, and that's what I did not want. But then let's go a little bit dark then, because I'm really trying to work really in my values. So let's see. Let's see. We'll figure something fun to do really good contrast. Actually, it's funny because sometimes I feel like everything has to be contrast, but it's actually not bad for there to be more contrast in some parts than in others, which I feel makes the whole art more interesting, right? Let's see, I want there to be a lot of contrast here. Not with the hair so much, but more with the, not with the hair, but with the dress, maybe here. Let's say here we're gonna try to call the attention. So although there is contrast around, I'm gonna try to maybe darken a little bit, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can put a little bit of darker red. Maybe this pink we can use. Darker orange. Like that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I stay quiet just because I that's why I stay quiet because I need to focus. Okay. It's so cute because um so Esthercita got sad today because we didn't wanna it's so relaxing, right? I think I relaxed too and I'm like I forget that I have to talk. Um how is it? Ah yeah. So today is we said that we're not gonna go out because so I told the girls, right? I'm like, mommy takes care of the whole family. We haven't been staying like the last couple of days. I've been the one that got the cold. And the girls have been wanting to do everything. So I've been kind of going out and in and then, it's cold. Like it's in the 50s. So it's not been the best for me. And then I said today, that's it, we're staying in. And then Esthercita got sad and she said, oh, then we're not going to have a happy Halloween. And I was like, like I stayed in the house for everyone. I think we can stay in today. Plus we already did, like I'm going to give you the background because we already did a lot of Halloween stuff. We already, she went to the party in the library. We went to the farmer's market. Like different stuff. So it's not like we haven't done. I think I need to give a little bit of background. So I said, I think we can stay in today. And then Estercita got sad and she said, well, then I'm going to erase Happy Halloween because it's not going to be happy. Oh, but I told them that we can stay in, but we can still have a lot of fun. And I said, we can stay in, but let's make Halloween themed cookies and decorations. We usually do a lot of that. And then Esther said, well, then I'm just gonna erase Happy Halloween because it's not gonna be Happy Halloween. And I said, why wouldn't it be happy? Like, we're still gonna, we're still gonna celebrate. We're just gonna celebrate in the house as a family. Make cookies, craft. And then she said, yeah, but that's not Halloween. And I said, well, so they can try to go out here to the neighborhood and see if someone has stuff outside to trick or treat. I'm like, but then you have to choose. And I like for them to start like learning to choose, right? Like, if you choose A, you may miss out on B. Because I think life is about like choices you take, right? So, um, so I said that, and I said, well, let's do this. And I told them, you guys can choose that, and then Daddy would go with you. I'll stay here because I really can't. Like yesterday, I was much better, and then I was drinking my water. I'm staying inside, so it's warm and nice. And we went to the costume party, and I went too, like to be with the girls and stuff. And I don't think it's so good. Like I can feel when I go out, like my healing like goes back a little bit. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay. So if you guys wanna go, you can go with Papi. But then, and I said, but then if we go, if you guys decide that, then we don't do the treats in the house, right? It's not because I'm a bad person. I'm just trying to. I want them to know that they have to choose. Besides, I feel it's a good way to show that they also have to appreciate. Like, it's a big effort to take everything out and organize to make cookies and craft, and I have to check and prepare, and like it's everything is effort. So it's good for them to appreciate. And I told them, like, if you guys go out, but there's nothing, that the choice you talk, yeah, that's good learning opportunity. Yeah, this, like I was telling Mark this morning, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, it's hard, the part that it's like they don't do it with a bad way, but like I told them, I think it was last night or something, and I'm like, you know what, like I took care of the whole family. Now I'm tired. Like I need to relax a little bit, and I'm not gonna go out. And I told Mark this morning, it's hard because they don't understand. Not because they're bad, like they're not bad, just they're kids. They don't understand. Like they don't, there's not that understanding there yet, I feel. So yeah, so that's what. And then I just heard Leah really sweet saying, I don't have to trick or treat. I love staying here with mommy too and doing things with her. So that's really sweet of her. Look how beautiful the layering of the colors and of everything starts going. So yeah, next month we're gonna sell them for $30 plus shipping. But I can assure you every penny is worth it because they're beautiful, and then you can start collecting them. And when I'm famous later, you'll have a whole treasure of things there. And it's still here. And here. And then I'm gonna go out like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna put a little bit more color because I feel it's not like saturated enough. I'm doing not so much color, but not, they are very saturated anyway. Don't think it's like pastel because it's so not pastel. They're very bright. You just can appreciate the texture of the paper because I'm doing it slower in layers. The hair came out so pretty, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this dark blue, and I'm gonna go here to make it a little bit more contrast. Many times the shadowing, I like to do it in the middle of the line so it takes a little bit of this part and a little bit of this part. And I love how it looks. I don't love that it went a little bit on the arm, but it's just a tiny little bit. Okay. It's just a tiny little bit. Now I'm gonna do a little green on the bottom. So you see how beautiful, how you start building layers. I think that's what it's called, like layering, the technique. It's also very relaxing because you have to like pay attention to each little bit. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna layer the sides. A little bit of this one too. It's funny how little paint I'm using. I'm usually a person that uses a lot of paint. But since I started doing this, I use very little paint because I use them very... This gives the impression of the folding of the clothes. Thank you. And then I love to change the color of this part. I have to go to a meeting. Nai, I'm so happy you joined me. Thank you. You made my day. I love you. I'm gonna send you the account of the tapping. So this is like this, just choose. You made my day. Okay, here I put way too much. Because I'm saying bye to Kimberly. But it's okay. It's fine. You can even close it here. My finger, I think, touched the shell. So now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna prepare the purple of the dots that I'm gonna put. And I'm gonna have to end the live stream. Okay, I'm gonna put anyways No, I have a little bit more battery. Let's see. I don't have the... I'm gonna put this and then the dots because I wanted to do dots. Mm. I feel these are gonna dry really pretty. Wait, too much. Yeah, at the beginning, as soon as I mix, I need to make sure I let go of a lot of the water before I put it on the paper. Wait, oh jeez, no, it's fine. And then that's gonna be for the giveaway of the kids. This is gonna be the kids giveaway. You know what I love about this? That you can use really expensive watercolors because you use very little of them. I've actually had these watercolors, the ones you see in the pan, for maybe 2 years, I think. And no, maybe more, 3 years. I've had them for a while, or even more. And I think if I ever change them, I just change them more to clean them than anything else. But I ran out of, I'll show you the other one, but because I was using a lot of watercolor, but I really like this. I love the transparency of the watercolor. That's why I think I'm using now these two for the details on top. Because I'm really appreciating the transparency of the watercolors. Let's do a little bit of shading actually here. This also helps us enhance the, how do you say, the, a little bit more contrast, a little tiny bit more contrast. Let's see, let's put it here. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. Let's see if I can do a little bit of blue. Let's do a little bit of pink. I love just going sometimes crazy with this. Well, not crazy, not like we're going crazy. With these colors. Yeah, I like it. And then here. I actually love going like this, right in between. I'm gonna make sure this one has, because the color you are putting on affects differently the yellow, for example, in this example, and the tree. So they're both differently affected by the color we're applying. But then you can also just do this and just, no, here I'm gonna go on both, I think. And look, the tiny bit I'm using, I'm barely using. Make sure you let go of the over. And then here. I'm gonna make some details here. And like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put some blue, like purple. This is more like purple than blue. Here. And here. Let me see. And here. What we can do too, I'm gonna use these paints to do it. Ah, no, wait, I do wanna do something else. I wanna do a little bit here. Just to bring out the flower. I don't know if I like this, what I did here. Okay. But, okay. But you see 67 minutes. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be done. Let's be done. I'm gonna do pink here. In other color. It's gonna be pink and other color. This here. And then perfect. This shade, I think it needs a little bit here, right? Let's make a little tiny bit. And I think we're done with this card. Oh, it actually did have. Perfect. I love it. Okay. I think this didn't come out how I thought, but it is. It's almost there. 1 second. Perfect. Now it looks cute. I think it looks really cute. It needs a little bit more shadow here on this side. So let's do it maybe with this one. It has to be a dark. And here, yeah, it needs to be a little bit darker, definitely. And let me, perfect, yeah, perfect. Now a little bit this side, maybe just this purple, because we do need a little tiny bit more contrast here. I'm gonna use a little bit. Doesn't it look better? Like I feel, right? Because it's like a good shadow. Let's do it here. Oh my gosh. The phone's gonna run out of battery. A little bit here. Yeah. Perfect. I love it. Okay, so this is gonna be included in our giveaway. I'm just gonna put a little bit of pink here. Okay, a little bit of pink. And that's it. This is one of the ones in our giveaway. Don't forget, follow us on Instagram. We got to 15,000 followers, so I'm gonna give this one away and these books. But stay tuned. I can't continue. I have to put the phone to charge. But I'm gonna. So this one's for kids, women, and Shabbat Shalom. And we're gonna give this colored card and these two that I'm gonna color next. I'm gonna see if I put the phone to charge and then go live again in a little bit to color. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel. I just started a month ago, but I'm just sharing a little bit of everything. I'm gonna share, actually, in Monday's video, I am sharing swatching these and these. And we might do some techniques. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and an amazing weekend. Thank you. Bye.